Spending hours creating the perfect invites for your church? In this video, I'm going to share my process, which includes 4 easy hacks for creating powerful invites that connect. So join me if you want to inspire attendance and growth. It only takes a few minutes, and the tools we'll cover are absolutely free. Simply scroll down to the prompt section, copy the entire prompt all the way down to the end. It's a lot of details, but you don't even need to read it. Just make sure you copy the whole thing. Then go to a large language model of your choice. I'm just going to use ChatGPT because it's the most ubiquitous. Hit enter, and then it's going to respond as a bot designed to help you with creating a social media post in a daily devotional style. All it needs is just a few details from you. The sermon title is optional, but I like to include it because it creates a better connection to your CTA. You'll need your sermon date because it needs it to tell when the sermon's going to happen. It says topic or Bible verse, and you can go with just one, but I find it's best to include both the topic and Bible verse. You don't have to go into a lot of detail. We are pretty sparse right here. And then just put tone and style. I usually just put encouraging, hope-filled, conversational. You can put any sort of tone or style you want, then just get your pastor name and church in there. And last of all, provide any other notes or preferences you might have. You don't have to go into a lot of detail. I just like to tell who it's for, so people going through hard times. And then I asked it to include a short prayer and call to join Sunday service. Then hit enter. And now it produced a full daily devotional style sermon invite. It has my Bible quote right here, inspirational text beneath it, a prayer, and then a CTA asking them to join us for the upcoming sermon. Last of all, it includes some hashtags. These can help with reach and visibility. Just be sure to read over it, make any tweaks or adjustments you want, but generally I find it produces very good copy the first time around. While devotionals are great, it's important to mix things up to keep your audience engaged. One of the best ways to do this is with a question or a poll. Social media platforms thrive on engagement, and polls are a surefire way to get people talking. Another powerful technique is creating a sense of urgency. A countdown or a friendly reminder can be a great motivator to encourage attendance at your upcoming service. Now, you might be thinking that this all sounds time consuming, but what if I told you that you can create 5 different social media posts, each with a unique style, in just 2 minutes? Stick with me, and I'll show you exactly how to do it. To get started, simply go to the study guide or the list of 50 plus AI prompts for your church. You want to get this one right here. The study guide has a link that will anchor you directly to this section. Scroll down to the prompt, highlight the whole thing, make sure you get all of it, click copy, then go over to ChatGPT or a large language model of your choice. This will work in any AI platform, including Meta's Llama, Grok, or Claude. Paste it in and hit enter. And now it's going to respond as a bot pre-programmed with all the instructions. To make sure this is custom to your church, it'll need a few details. And I'm just going to paste my details that I got ready into there. And you can see that I didn't actually give a response for the last 2. I said I don't have one. So I'm hoping it's just going to come up with something for a testimonial or transformation story, perhaps something a little general, and then a topic for a question or poll post. And again, I don't have anything that comes to mind, so I'm asking it to come up with one. However, if you have specific ideas, be sure to include them. And now it responded with 5 social media posts. Each one is in a different style, allowing you to choose from a variety, from a sneak peek, behind the scenes pastor prep to gain excitement, or even a countdown. It was also able to make up a generalized story despite my lack of details. And it also got a poll question without any details. In the case of the 5 options, likely you can post a number of them throughout the week. So just pick out the 2 that you like best and post them. When newcomers visit your church, they often leave their contact information. Well, we hope they'll return on their own. A personal invitation can make all the difference. That's where email and letter invitations come in. You can send it to newcomers or even to your members to let them know about your upcoming sermon and invite them to the service. And you'll need to get the prompt. Simply go to our 50 plus free chat prompts for churches or access our study guide. You'll find the link directly within there. And then scroll down to this one right here and just grab the prompt. You want the whole thing, select copy, and then you're going to need to go into a large language model of your choice. I'm going to choose ChatGPT, paste this in here. It is then going to respond as a bot with these following instructions. And it needs some detail from you, particularly what's the sermon title. So I'm going to enter all this in at once. So my sermon name is Anchored in the Storm. And then I need to share a few details and notes about it. I really didn't include a lot there. It can work pretty well with just a sentence or two. Then put your pastor name, name of church, and when the sermon is. And then note if there are any special highlights for this service. As put, yes, this Sunday features a special worship set with guest musician Caleb Ray, baptisms at the end of service, a kids' summer launch party during children's church, and one final question of, is there anything special for visitors? I put free coffee and pastries in the cafe and a chance to meet Pastor Emily after service. Once you're satisfied, select enter. Now it's shot out email copy complete with subject line and preview text. It also provided it in letter format. Once you have a letter you're good with drafted up, try to occasionally test out the subject line if you're sending an email. Doing this can help improve the open rate, which is the most important metric in my opinion. After all, folks won't see your message unless they click to view it. You'll find that an open rate increase of just a handful of points can make a lasting impact on getting visitors to stick around. One of the things I like to do to maximize my open rate is enter the following prompt in the window right after generating your letter and email text. So simply enter in, can you create 4 subject line options suitable for a church, but blends the best practices for generating high email open rates? Please keep the text beneath 72 characters to avoid truncation. And then it gives me 4 ideas for a subject line. Read through each of them and choose which one you think is best. I'm not going to go into the full detail for this one, but I wanted to highlight it. Taking your sermons, having AI build a summary for you, and then embedding your full sermon to that summary blog is a great way to create content that members and visitors will want to see. They can easily get an overview of a sermon, and if that overview captures their attention, they can click to watch the sermon. This is important because 68% of people choose a church based on the preaching. So you want this material to be front and center. Check out the study guide to see how you can easily create these sermon summary posts in just a few minutes with minimal effort. We've covered a lot, and there's still more to explore. Be sure to check out our study guide, which offers a complete overview of free resources and tools to help your church connect with newcomers. You can also enroll in our free church growth course, a comprehensive walkthrough of our proven church growth strategy. It includes step-by-step guides, practical tools, customizable templates, and advanced prompts to make growing your church easier than ever. If you're also interested in the advanced prompts we used, we included a link to them in the description. and in our study guide. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe. It supports us in creating more free materials, courses, and guides like this one. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. We're always happy to help churches grow, improve giving, and boost engagement.